Pain changes people. I learned that on the night of my graduation party, when the people who were supposed to love me, my own parents, leaned in and hissed, "You're just a leech." Then they slipped poison into my drink. I survived. But something inside me did in single quotes t. My name is Chloe Rivers. And I kept telling myself my graduation party would be the first night I finally felt wanted. But the moment I stepped into the backyard, I heard my dad mutter, "She really thinks she deserves all this." I turned. "What did you say?" He gave me a tight smile. "Nothing, Chloe, just enjoy your night, right?" I whispered, but my stomach twisted. The lights were pretty, the music loud, but something felt wrong. Even my mom's smile looked like it hurt her face. She walked toward me holding a glittery cup. "Here," she said, pushing it into my hand. "Relax, try not to make everything about you tonight. It's my graduation," I said softly. She rolled her eyes. "And somehow you still managed to be a burden." "A burden?" My voice cracked. "Why would you say that?" "Because it's true," my dad said behind me. He leaned close, his breath hot on my ear. "You drain us, Chloe, always have." "Dad, stop," I whispered, stepping away. "Why are you being like this?" "Being honest," he replied. For once, I stared at them, waiting for someone to laugh, to say it was a joke. But their eyes were flat, cold, like they'd been waiting years to say those words out loud. My mom shoved the drink toward me again. "Just drink it. You're shaking. You'll embarrass yourself if you don't calm down." "I don't want it yet," I said. Her face twitched. "Chloe, drink it." "Why does it matter so much?" "Because we're trying to help you," she snapped. Then her tone softened unnaturally. "Please, sweetie, celebrate properly." That false sweetness scared me more than her anger. Before I knew it, my dad had taken the cup, pressed it into my hand, and whispered, "Stop making everything difficult." My pulse hammered. "What's in it?" "Juice and champagne," he said. "Don't act paranoid." "I'm not paranoid," I said, but maybe I sounded it. He smirked. "Then drink." People around us laughed and cheered, completely unaware of the tension clawing at my throat. I lifted the cup slowly. My mom's eyes never left me. "One sip," she said. "Come on. Don't ruin tonight like you ruin everything else." Her words hit me like a slap. "Why are you being so cruel?" "We're being honest," my dad repeated calmly. "And honestly, Chloe, sometimes I wish Mark." My mom cut him off sharply. He shut his mouth, but the damage was already done. I swallowed hard and took a small sip, just enough to keep them from pushing me again. The drink burned strangely down my throat. Not normal, not like champagne. What is this?" I said. "Exactly what we told you," my mom said. But she wouldn't look me in the eyes. The music suddenly felt too loud, colors too bright. My vision blurred at the edges. "Mom," I whispered, "I don't feel right." She stepped back. "You probably didn't eat enough. You always create problems." "No," I said, grabbing the table beside me to steady myself. "Something's wrong, really wrong." My dad sighed like I was inconveniencing him. "Just sit down." "You're being dramatic." I blinked, but the world tilted. Did you put something in my drink?" He didn't answer. My mom's hand tightened around her purse. "Chloe, stop talking. Why won't either of you look at me?" My voice rose, panicked. "What did you do?" My dad leaned close again. "Too close. You're imagining things." But I wasn't imagining the way his voice shook slightly, or the way my knees buckled. "I need help." I whispered. "No," my mom said quickly. "You need to calm down." My chest tightened. My breaths came fast and sharp. People were talking, laughing, dancing, completely unaware that my world was collapsing. I reached out to my mom's arm. "Please," I begged, "help me." She jerked away like my touch disgusted her. "Linda," someone called from across the yard. My mom forced a smile at the guest, then hissed at me without turning her head. "Do not cause a scene." "A scene?" I choked. "I think I'm enough." My dad snapped. "You always take and take." "Maybe this time." My vision went black around the edges. "Maybe what?" I whispered. He didn't finish. He didn't need to. Because in that moment, sinking to my knees on the grass, I finally understood the truth I had avoided my whole life. My parents didn't love me. My parents didn't even like me, and tonight, they didn't want me to survive. I woke up to a sharp beep and a burning in my throat. I blinked at the ceiling lights until a nurse leaned over me and said, "You're safe." "You fainted, probably dehydration." "Dehydration?" I whispered. "No, that's not what happened." Before she could respond, the door burst open. Chloe, Harper rushed in, eyes red, hair messy like she'd been running. "Oh my God, what did they do to you?" "Harper," I croaked, trying to sit up. "I don't know. I just remember the drink." "The drink," she repeated, gripping my hand. "Tell me what was in it." "I don't know." My mom kept pushing. My dad kept staring at me like he wanted to watch me fall. She shook her head hard. I knew something was wrong. I knew it. A doctor stepped inside. "She needs rest." "Stress can." "It wasn't stress," I snapped. It wasn't dehydration. I felt something burning inside me. The doctor gave Harper a look. She had low blood sugar, that's all we found. Harper folded her arms. And you're sure that's all? Yes, he said before leaving. The moment the door shut, Harper whispered, they're lying. Or they're missing something. I swallowed hard. My parents. They were acting strange. Saying horrible things. She squeezed my fingers. Tell me. I opened my mouth. But footsteps echoed in the hall. My mom's voice floated in first. Act worried. People are watching. My dad muttered, if she says anything, then we deny it. My mom hissed, just follow my lead. Harper's eyes widened. Chloe. I barely had time to whisper, don't leave me, before they walked in with fake panic on their faces. Oh sweetheart, my mom said loudly. We were so scared. My dad nodded dramatically. We rushed as soon as we heard. Harper glared at them. Really? Because the nurse said no one came for hours. My mom's smile tightened. We had things to handle, including whispering outside my door, I said softly. My dad laughed stiffly. You must have misheard. I didn't mishear anything, I said. You called me ungrateful. You said everything would be easier if I hadn't woken up. Harper gasped. They said that. My mom looked furious at me. Not the accusation, Chloe. You're confused. Medication does that. I'm not on medication. She blinked but recovered fast. You're emotional, that's all. Harper stepped in front of me like she was shielding me. Why were you two whispering about denying things? My dad's jaw tightened. This girl is manipulating you. I'm right here, I said. Exactly. He snapped. Always in the way. Harper turned to me slowly. Chloe, do you hear yourself? Do you hear them? I do, I whispered. I've always heard them. My mom suddenly softened. Her voice, sweetie, we love you. You scared us. Her tone made my skin crawl. Then why does it feel like you're angry I survived? The silence that followed felt like a confession. My dad finally muttered. We'll step out, you need rest. Harper didn't move. You can go. My parents left without another word. The moment the door shut, my chest collapsed. Harper, I'm scared. I know, she said, sitting beside me, but I need the truth. What happened before you fainted? They told me I was a burden, I said, that I ruin everything. My mom forced the drink. My dad whispered, things I never want to hear again. Harper's voice shook. Chloe, they hate you, I know. My throat tightened, but hearing it, I felt something inside me break. Harper brushed my hair back gently. You're not crazy. You're not imagining things. I looked at the cup of water beside me. I keep remembering moments, little things. Times they hid food from me because they said I didn't earn dinner. Times they screamed about the lights being on. Times they ignored me for days. That's abuse. Harper whispered, I used to think I was overreacting, I said. But now I think I've been underreacting my whole life. She leaned closer. What do you want to do? I don't know, I said, but I can't keep pretending. Then don't. Harper said, start with writing everything down. So I reached for the small notepad by the bed. Evidence, Harper murmured, for whatever comes next. I nodded. I'm not ready to speak it out loud yet. You don't have to, she said. Not today. I pressed the pen to the page, my hand trembling, but I will, one day, and for the first time, I believed it. The moment I walked into the house, I felt the walls close in on me. Every creak, every breath, every shadow made my skin crawl. My mom's voice cut through the silence. Well, look who finally decided to show up. I was in the hospital. I said quietly. You knew where I was. My dad slammed a drawer shut. And now we have a bill to deal with, a big one. I didn't ask to faint, I replied. He stepped toward me. You embarrassed us, Chloe. Do you understand that embarrassed you? I whispered. I almost died, my mom scoffed. Don't be dramatic. If you had just listened to us at the party, listen to you. I snapped. You forced a drink into my hand. Watch your tone. My dad growled. You owe us respect. I don't owe you anything, I said before I could stop myself. He stopped walking. What did you say? My heart pounded, but I didn't look away. I'm tired, I'm scared, and I don't trust either of you. My mom crossed her arms. We are your parents. Your life belongs to us. No, I whispered. It doesn't. She stepped closer, lowering her voice. If you think you're leaving this house, you're delusional. I didn't say anything about leaving. My dad smirked. Good. Because you can't. I felt my throat tighten. Why are you talking like this? Because you're ours, my mom hissed. And you owe us for everything. Before I could answer, she spotted my backpack on the table. The zipper was slightly open. My notebook stuck out. She yanked it free. What's this? Give it back, I said immediately. She flipped through the pages, her face twisting. Memories, secrets, lies is what they are. They're not lies, I said, reaching for it. That's my notebook. My dad snatched it from her. You wrote this garbage about us. It's the truth, I said. He read one line aloud. They hid food from me. Really, Chloe, you did. He ripped a page out. You ungrateful. Brat, stop, I lunged forward, but my mom shoved me back. You want to ruin us, she spat. You want to destroy this family. I want to be safe, I said. You are safe, she screamed. My dad raised the notebook high like he was going to tear the whole thing apart. Something inside me snapped. No, I grabbed my bag and bolted toward the door. Chloe, get back here, my dad roared. I didn't look back. I ran into the night barefoot, the cold pavement stabbing my feet. My lungs burned, but I kept going. I didn't stop until I reached the street corner and collapsed against a mailbox. My phone buzzed in my pocket. Harper's name lit up the screen. Chloe, she asked as soon as I answered. Are you okay? I had a bad feeling. Harper, I sobbed. They found my notebook. Where are you? She cut in. Tell me right now. I gave her the street name. Within minutes, her car screeched to a stop beside me. She jumped out and wrapped me in her arms. I knew it. She whispered. I knew they'd do something. They were going to rip everything, I said. Everything I wrote. Get in the car, she said. You're not going back there. As she drove, she kept glancing at me. I'm taking you to Ethan. He knows what to do. I blinked. Your brother, he's calm, she said. He won't freak out. He'll help us figure this out. When we reached his apartment, Ethan opened the door immediately. Harper texted me. Chloe, come in. His voice was steady, warm, grounding. I stepped inside and sank onto the couch. Tell me everything, he said gently. I told him about the drink, the hospital, the lies, the notebook, the threats. My voice shook the whole time. Ethan nodded slowly. Chloe, what they did is illegal. Very illegal. My chest tightened. Illegal? Yes, he said. Poisoning, intimidation, coercion, all of it. You have the right to report them. I don't know if I can, I whispered. You can, he said, because you deserve to be safe. Harper knelt beside me. We're with you, whatever happens. My hands shook violently as Ethan placed a police report form in front of me. You just need to sign. I'm scared, I admitted. He gave me a small smile. Being scared doesn't mean you're wrong. It means you've survived something awful. I picked up the pen. My name came out crooked. I think I'm choosing myself. Harper squeezed my shoulder. Good, it's about time. A minute later, my phone buzzed with messages from my parents. You'll regret this. You're ruining the family. You belong to us. I stared at the screen, my breath cold. Harper whispered. Delete them. No, I said. I'm saving everything. Ethan nodded proudly. Strength starts small. And for the first time, I felt it growing. The courthouse smelled like cold air and fear. And most of that fear belonged to me. I sat between Harper and Ethan, gripping the edge of the bench. I can't do this, I whispered. Yes, you can, Harper said, squeezing my arm. We're here, Ethan leaned forward. They can't hurt you anymore, Chloe. Before I could answer, the courtroom door opened. My parents walked in like they owned the place, heads high. Perfect clothes. Fake concern plastered on their faces. My mom sneered when she saw me. Sweetheart, why would you drag us into this? Don't talk to her, Harper snapped. My dad put a hand on his chest dramatically. We're her parents. We're allowed to speak to our daughter. She doesn't want to speak to you, Ethan said calmly. My dad glared. You have no authority here. I don't need authority. Ethan replied, just the truth. Before anything else could erupt, the judge entered, and everyone sat down. Chloe Rivers, the judge said, flipping through the paperwork. You filed a report against your parents. Are you prepared to move forward? I swallowed hard. Yes, my parents' lawyer stood. Your Honor, this is all a misunderstanding. Chloe has always been emotional. She misinterprets things. The judge raised an eyebrow. Is that so? My mom nodded quickly. She's been under stress. She imagines things. My stomach twisted. I didn't imagine anything. The judge tapped a few papers. We have messages from both of you. She cleared her throat and read aloud. You'll regret this. You belong to us. You owe us everything. My parents froze. The judge continued. And this one, everything would be easier if she hadn't woken up. Gasps echoed through the courtroom. Care to explain? The judge asked. My mom stuttered first. That wasn't we were. She provoked us. My dad cut in. She's lying. Those texts are out of context. Out of context, I said, standing. You threatened me. You poisoned me. My dad slammed his hand on the table. Stop saying poison. My mom turned on him. If you hadn't pushed the drink, me, he shouted. You were the one who mixed it, Harper whispered. There it is. Their mask just cracked. The judge held up her hand. Enough. Sit down, both of you. They sat trembling. Chloe, the judge said. Tell me in your own words what happened. I looked at Harper, at Ethan, at the judge. Then I spoke. My parents told me I was a burden. They forced a drink into my hand. I tasted something wrong. I collapsed. I woke up in the hospital alone. They blamed me for existing. They said things would be easier if I didn't wake up. They lied to everyone. They scared me my whole life. My voice broke. but I'm done being scared. The courtroom was silent. The judge nodded slowly. Thank you, Chloe. My mom burst into tears. Please. Your Honor, she's exaggerating. We're good parents, my dad barked. We're victims in this. The judge sighed. You're not victims. The evidence is clear: intimidation, endangerment, psychological abuse. My mom shook her head. No, this can't be happening. My dad mumbled. Everything was fine until she started talking to outsiders. You mean until she stopped obeying you? Ethan said quietly. My parents didn't respond. The judge continued. This court orders a full restraining order against both parents. You are prohibited from contacting Chloe in any way. What? My mom gasped. You can't do that. I just did, the judge said. My dad pointed at me, his face red. You ruined us. I swallowed. You ruined yourselves. The judge banged her gavel. Case dismissed. Just like that, it was over. I stood slowly, legs shaking. Harper wrapped her arms around me. You did it. Ethan smiled softly. You're free now. When we stepped outside, the sun hit my face. I didn't realize I was crying until Harper wiped a tear. Why are you crying? She asked gently. Because I don't feel owned anymore. I whispered, I feel alive. Good. Ethan said, that's the point. We walked toward the parking lot, and with every step, something heavy fell away from my chest. Harper asked, what's next for you? I start therapy tomorrow, I said, and I'm writing again. Not about them, about me. Ethan nodded approvingly. That sounds right. I took a deep breath. I'm not healed yet. You don't have to be, Harper said. You just have to keep going. And for the first time in my life, I believed I could. Freedom didn't feel loud. It felt steady. It felt warm. And it felt like mine.